Hello everyone and welcome back to Lies of P. Today we're going to go through the Relic of Trismagestus. If you're enjoying the playthrough or find the walkthrough useful, please don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and lets me know that I'm on the right track. Alright, without further ado, let's just dive in. In this area we're going to have two types of mobs. We're going first of all to have some puppets, and for those we're going to equip the Blitz grindstone, and the boss of the area is going to be made out of humus, so we're going to equip the fire grindstone afterwards. And we're going to exchange it before the boss.
Who would have guessed all this was beneath the hotel? Wait, is this the relic of Trismagestus? You know, it's the strangest feeling. I think I've been here before. Maybe I haven't gotten all my memories back after all. I don't know exactly what's going on, but someone was dragged away from here. We have to follow. Hurry!
In this area you're going to have 2 or 3 butterflies. You want to be ready to actually get rid of them as soon as possible without advancing anything else. Make sure you don't fall down there, because there's a very strong mob waiting for you down there. And before you pick on this mob, you definitely want to buff yourself. This mob doesn't respawn, so you don't have to be very worried about him. And there are also a lot of rewards if you explore the area, so we're going to do just that and explore the area first. There are a lot of traps though on the ground here, so be careful where you step. Look at the ground, be very careful. Look, for example, this is a trap right here. You can, of course, you can lure some of the mobs so that they get hit by the trap instead of you. And here we're going to have the last phone call with Arlechino. Enjoy.
And it's another lovely day in Crod City. What a time to be alive! Or a reasonable approximation, revived. Soon, this little dance of ours will come to an end. No one's ever danced longer, I promise, my friend. Will you stay with me too and face whatever is coming? For today's a new day and we have to keep running. I knew that you would, and I find that refreshing. So, the King of Riddles will now hear your confession. Blind confessions reveal one's true guilt. True confessions of blood being spilt. This one's black and white. A no or a yes. Is Geppetto's creation a killer? once you get going, ooh, you really catch fire. Ashamed of lying? Or just the murder? I can't stop chuckling. Not since I heard her. You should reconsider that conscience of yours. It's charming, but all this guilt's just such a bore. Or maybe there's no way you can. Perhaps it's part of becoming a man. You were so very wrong that I cannot believe it. But you did make me laugh, so take this. You'll need it. Go on, no rhymes. A surprise gift from Arlechino, the king of riddles. We had a good time, I can tell, but now it's time for me to bid you farewell.
As usual, we're going to lie to gain as much humanity as possible, and lying is going to give us an item from the King of Riddles, an item that we can open. This item is also going to put decay on us, so you can go ahead and dispel it pretty fast by using one of these potions, the attribute purification potion. Maybe a heal as well. And that's it for Arlechinos riddles. That will be the last phone call. Okay, here in this area, you're going to have a trap. If you look here on the floor, don't step on the trap if you don't want to get damaged unnecessarily. We're gonna heal ourselves as well. And we're going to go and try to pick up that item over there. You'll have to run and then jump just as you get to the edge. It might take you a few tries. It also took me a couple of tries the first time around. And I still failed that jump because I don't think the jump system in this game is great. We're gonna take care of this mob since we're here. Easiest way is to kite him around this pillar or any other pillar. As long as you don't have a big weapon like mine, which can actually hinder you at some point. There aren't many mobs though in this area before the boss, so you can feel free to actually discharge your potions or anything else, because we're going to have to regen and maybe even upgrade something before going to the next boss. The next boss is just around the corner through that path down there. And before we get there, we're really going to try again to pick up this item. I don't think the item is necessarily that great, but you know, just to be a completionist and pick up everything, we're going to get it. Oh, okay, we picked the box already. Okay, before we actually go to the boss, we're going to go and teleport to the most recent Stargazer, because we don't want to start the boss without potions. Okay, so for this boss we're going to need a lot of throwables to make it as easy as possible. Right now I have the default potions, the Fable potions, blue resistance pots, the fire grindstone, and termite and blitz throwables. And as weapons I'm going to use the umbrella that we bought from Alidoro previously, and as my second weapon I'm going to use the dragon glaive spear as usual. As for Legion arm, we're going to go with the puppet string Legion arm, which is upgraded to the max level. Just like at previous bosses, I recommend trying the boss a few times before committing all of your consumables so that you understand when you're supposed to use them and how to use them, so you don't have to go and refarm them every time. Unlike most bosses which are harder in stage 2, the problem with this boss is actually in stage 1. So we're going to discharge all of our resources in stage 1.
Accept your fate. Death has come for you.
As soon as you get inside, pop up your grindstone, and if you're getting hit by their status effects, pop up the blue resistant potion as well. The enemies will attack in turns. One of them will buff up and start charging at you, while the others will kinda idle and throw throwables at you sometimes. As long as you don't get in the middle of them, you're most likely fight 1 versus 1 most of the time, even though it gives you the impression that it's a 3 versus 1 fight. As long as you're not in the middle of them, start by fully committing to taking down the first enemy that attacks you. You can start with the Legion arm attack, Fable attack, and don't forget you can fully recharge your Fable at the hotel before coming here, and then just auto attack that enemy until you down him. As soon as one of the enemies is very low HP, if you think you can down him with one of the throwables like a termite or a throwing cell, just do that to get rid of him before the next enemy buffs. Now that you're down to 2 enemies, get both of them to very low HP, but do not kill either of them, because as soon as there is just one enemy left, the so-called stage 2 will begin. You can also use your Fable potions to recharge your Fable and get rid of most of the HP of one of them at least. 2 out of 3 of these enemies attack extremely fast, so parrying them is going to be a lot trickier. It is a lot easier to just dodge and get back in as long as you have stamina, dodge and get back in, and repeat the process until you get rid of one of them. The enemies are also extremely mobile, so they might avoid your Fable or Legion arm attacks pretty frequently. What you want to do then is either push them into a corner or into a wall, or let them chase you until you get close to a wall, then turn around and start poking them like crazy before they change their position and back away from you, and once again you fail your attacks. But remember also that once you knock them down, they will have some invincibility iframe for a couple of seconds, like 2, 3, 4 seconds, so don't start hitting them, auto-attacking them straight off once they're down. Just wait and regen your stamina. This is the moment to regen your stamina. Don't be afraid to use all of your healing potions and everything else, because I'm going to teach you a trick in stage 2 that will not require you to necessarily have any kind of healing potions. If you can just get to stage 2 with 1 potion, that will be sufficient. As soon as you take down your second enemy, the third enemy is going to start buffing up, so run towards them very fast and finish them off as well. Now, stage 2 is going to be Tom and Jerry, so what we're going to do is we're going to run around this pillar, and there will be 2 attacks that the boss does that gives us a window to attack him back, to punish him for doing those attacks, and we're also going to change the glaive because it has a bigger range. One of the attacks is the one that he's doing right now, where he's going to go into a fury of slashes and at the end with a fury attack. This is a great moment to get close to him and punish him as soon as he finishes his fury attack. But remember, don't get greedy, he does hit pretty hard. The boss's weapon is also pretty long, so it has a pretty high reach. So I recommend in this case do not sit too close to the boss. Even though you're behind the pillar, he can hit you through the pillar, so do not sit too close to the pillar. And in general, the boss is going to make a lot of chained attacks, so he's going to start an attack pattern and he's going to make a chain out of it, hit a couple of times and then rest for 1 or 2 seconds. That's your moment to jump in, hit 1 or 2 hits and then back away again. And this is the second attack that you can punish him for. He's going to make a blue wave and throw it at you. Stay behind the pillar until the wave passes and then get in and hit him. Be careful, however, because after that blue wave he's also going to do a fury attack, so be ready to dodge. And just like that, congratulations, you finished off the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. The rest of the video will contain conversations with NPC quests and story progress, no more battles. If you want to experience this firsthand by yourself while playing the game, you can hop off right here. But keep in mind that the options you will select will affect your humanity gain and in consequence will affect your ability to get the Rise of P ending and the Golden Light special weapon required for all special weapon achievements. So without further ado, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the cinematics.
Okay, I give up. Just don't kill me. Oh, amazing. I didn't expect you to thrash those rabbit fellows too. You're here looking for Geppetto, aren't you? The fox and the cat have got that old man. They took the submarine from that dock over there. They probably went to the alchemist's isle. There should be another one. You should commandeer it. If anyone asks, I didn't see anything. There should be something left at the dock. If anyone asks, I didn't see anything. I'm just a guest here, with no special obligation to the hotel. But if you still want to hear... The alchemist said they would help me escape from the city. Talk about an offer I couldn't refuse. I can't live in the hotel forever. I need to move up and move on. Also, there was someone who was so annoying. That's all. Does that suffice? There should be something left at the dock. If anyone asks, I didn't see anything. Right. I had a feeling you would ask sooner or later. It's because of that girl, isn't it? I am not Alidoro, the Hound. Not the real one, anyway. I used to be Alidoro's partner. I admired him, to be honest. He was amazing. Amazing at everything, except making a profit, that is. But he didn't need to cut me off just because I sold some antiques. I mean, what's a few antiques when you've got bills to pay? We argued. One thing led to another, and I had to kill him. And stealing his identity was the logical next step. My original code name is Parrot, after all. Fitting, isn't it? Oh, he was also from the country of the morning. Maybe he shares some blood with the girl. And that's my story. Tragic tale. Do you want to hear more? There should be something left at the dock. If anyone asks, I didn't see anything. Oh, what a murderous air you have. You're going to kill me? I know what you are. You're Geppetto's puppet, aren't you? If someone isn't trying to kill you, you can't hurt them either. That limitation makes it seem like your creator didn't trust you very much. Smart of him. So, what will it be, Mr. Handsome Idiot? Leave quietly? Or shut up and buy something? You've got to be joking! Don't come any closer! You're like a human.
Make sure to take care of Alidoro the same way by attacking him, as he will drop an item that you will need for Eugenies questline, which gives you further humanity and one of the records for the collectibles, and don't worry about not being able to buy the special weapons. There will be another NPC that will allow you to do so.
Black Rabbit Brotherhood, the fox, the cat, and Alidoro too. I don't even want to guess what they might be planning, pal. This way must lead to their headquarters, shall we? Hey, look! That lever resembles... Yes! It seems we can use it to call a submarine. Listen, pal. Nice landing, but, let's not make it a habit. What the... Hey, it's... Sophia.
I am finally meeting you here. You're a clever one, so it shouldn't surprise you that the Sophia at the hotel isn't really me. My real self is on the upper part of the Abbey. I became his tool a long time ago. I have endured such pain. My soul split into pieces. Truth is, I guided you this far not to save Cropt, but to save me. I felt guilty about that. But I was so elated when you answered my call. Despite it all, I thank you. My spirit and my body have lived apart for too long. Perhaps in death, they will reunite. In peace, I'll grant you my power before my spirit diminishes further. Stargazer will guide you, clever one. If you find my body, please help me find peace. My guidance ends here. After images of memories rage on the seaside because of Ergo, please be careful.
I wanna go home. I don't wanna be here. How many sleeps till Daddy's back? 10 sleeps? 20?
Soon enough. You know he's quite busy. While you wait, I'm meeting your friend. His name is Romeo.
Hi. Are you training to be a stalker too? Let's practice together. Call me Lampwick. He didn't even come to your graduation?
I don't care if an old man like that kicks the bucket.
Don't say that. It's nice you got any family at all.
Let's start talking about this. Oh, she's here. Grab her. Please teach me how to use a sword. You're a legendary stalker.
No. I'm sorry. I was too late. I wish I'd got here sooner. If I had known this would happen.
And now we're going to go back to the hotel to continue the quest there as well.
At the house of Venigni, even... Ah, Master Venigni's collection box. You have been busy, sir. The House of Venigni deals only in masterpieces and works of special genius, sir. And I'm pleased to say that for you, the private reserve is open. At the House of Venigni...
I can hardly believe it. But the ergo readings you gathered leave no doubt. No doubt at all, you see? Okay, Venigni, breathe. Despite your best efforts, they can't read your mind yet. My friend, my apologies. But when you hear this news, you'll be excited too. The puppets were being compelled by the Grand Covenant. But they were communicating with each other. With wavelengths. This is beyond anything I'd imagined. They were not built with this kind of intelligence. I did the best I could to decipher the wavelengths, but there was considerable noise in the signal. Care to give it a listen?
Carlo, I hope you can hear me. The laws of the Grand Covenant bind us. We're his puppets. First law, all puppets must obey their creator's commands. Law 0, the creator's name is Geppetto. Giuseppe Geppetto.
Did you hear that? The last part sounded important, but there was too much static. Tell me you heard it, please. We need to find the cause of the frenzy, and this may be our best chance. What or who was behind the frenzy? Really? Nothing. I've tried everything I can think of, but I keep coming up empty. All I wanted was to stop anyone else getting hurt. At least hurt by murderous puppets. Not even I can abolish all pain everywhere. No, you cannot give up, Venigni. You are Venigni, and Venigni always finds the solution. I think we can't put it off any longer. Geppetto is the last hope we have. I've exhausted my talents here. These clues, I could find them, but interpreting them is beyond my abilities. We need the man himself. You must save him, compagno. You and Geppetto are the only ones who can save Krat. You may not be aware, but I am an orphan. In fact, my parents were murdered before my very eyes. The authorities in Krat insisted it was a mugging, but I know what I saw. A mad, raving puppet killed them. A puppet that was driven by a murderous lunatic's awakened ego. I know that because the lunatic told me his name. Arlechino. I'll never forget his insane laugh. I have been fitting puppets with the Grand Covenant to ensure no one else ever has to experience the same tragedy I did. But this is our last shot. The last clue. If this doesn't break through the static, then nothing will. But the key to all this is Geppetto. He's really our only hope. And it's up to you to save him. Go on and take the wavelength decoder. Even if I failed, you might be able to find more clues. You're someone who doesn't give up. Who knows? If you need to hear it, just use the Stargazer. Here, take it.
As usual, make sure you select the same options in the dialogues to gain the maximum amount of humanity. And once you get the item, go back to the Stargazer to listen to Romeo's message, as this also gives humanity.
Carlo, I hope you can hear me. I'm Romeo. We grew up together in the Monad Charity House. Remember? We're best friends. I'm doing what I can to fend off both the petrification disease and the alchemists. My puppets and I are taking a stand against death itself. That's why I tried sending you messengers. But you got rid of them all. You're still an unstoppable fellow. I remember you. No reason for us to fight, I suppose. I'm Romeo. We grew up together in the Monad Charity House. Remember? We're best friends. I'm Romeo. We're the best friends.
And now we're going to go back to Venigni to decrypt the most recent cryptic vessel and progress Eugenies questline.
May I be of service? Que bello! A brand new design. No, a whole new model. What a thrill! And there we are. Done. Even a brand new model doesn't stand a chance when you're dealing with genius. But the device bordered on genius itself. Required all my intellect. If you ever meet the creator, get me their calling card, won't you? Oh, sorry, I'm sure you're busy. Just let me know if you ever find out.
I heard a rumor from a recent arrival. Is Alidoro truly dead? I don't know what to think. I didn't get to repay him yet. Honestly, I did think it was strange. The more I saw of him, the more different he seemed from the person I knew. I wonder what the real Alidoro was like. What? Wait. I'm confused. What are you talking about? An older brother? This letter sounds like it could be my brother. The part where it says, "We are from across the wide ocean." It sounds foolhardy to jump to conclusions. But it also fits with what happened at the workshop tower. Sorry. It's just so sudden. I need some time to think.
Once you select he was Eugenies' older brother, go to a different area and teleport back to this one in order to reset it and gain your rewards.
I did some sleuthing. My older brother's mark is part of the decryption. He used a mark of the country of the morning. I have no choice but to believe it's real. After all, we are the only people here who would use that mark. Why did my brother leave? What could it mean if he knew the secrets of the alchemists and Krat? I'm so angry. Does he think he's better than everyone, trying to protect me from a distance? He could have at least said something. All I wanted was a chance to meet my real family. Sorry, I'm just grumbling. I should thank you for uncovering this secret that matters to me. This was precious. It's the only thing my brother left me. And now I'm giving it to you. You showed me the truth after all, and that's priceless.
Thank you for sticking around until the end, and if you're enjoying this series, please don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe, as it really helps the channel grow. I'll see you in the next episode, and until then, stay frosty.